locked in place in the magical penalty box for friendly fire incidents start to enter the room. A ghost appears. It rises up out of the skeleton. Looking in the room, it still looks like it's been disturbed, but the magic circles that you drew are still there and intact, so from what you can see, it looks like it worked.
I'm not stepping foot in that room.
You see the tables fill with ghostly images of monks engaged in prayer as they begin their meal.
You guys suck.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta.
So Soka blurts out a prayer to Iomade and doesn't realize it until she gets to praise Iomade. As you guys approach the vines, they move.
Oh no.
48 damage is going to be more than enough. You cut the legs out from under it, and all you see on the other side is, as it falls over, you just see Soka standing there, ready to stab it again.
Roll
the
a
right
d20
one.
in the chat.
No, Teresa can have it. That's fine.
Okay.
I don't like things I have to keep up with.
Okay.
That's
greater serene mutagen and greater cognitive mutagen. I kind of
Oh,
think
they
it
can
should
hear
go to
us
one
now.
of our healers. 'Cause-
Just drag
really
Corso and Hans to the rest of the party here.
I
had a nice nap.
because so they're both graders. So grader is a +3 or +4 usually for an hour in whatever. One's a will save and one's something else.
There's also a drawback. So you take a penalty for the serene mutagen, a -1 penalty to attack rolls and save DCs of offensive spells, and a -1 penalty per damage die to all weapons, unarmed attacks, and spell damage. And the cognitive -2 penalty to weapon and unarmed attack rolls, athletics checks, and acrobat checks. And then it can't carry as much. But for the cognitive one, it's a boost to Arcana, Crafting, Lore, Occultism, and Society checks. And I'm interested in that for the Occultism and Arcana.
Okay. Anyone else interested in the cognitive?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so that
No.
goes to Hanzo or Zarathian? I forget names.
Zarathan.
Zarathian.
How did you just say that?
Zarathian,
Zarathian.
because I recently watched Game of Thrones.
She called you Hanzo. Would like to point that out.
That's fine.
I've been called worse by better people.
Does
There
Hans
you
look
go.
like somebody who cares what he's called?
As
And
long as we don't
honestly,
call him late for dinner.
I combine Hans and Corso.
Mm.
So, yeah.
I can see that.
The rest of it, just the greater serene mutagen. Anybody interested in that one?
No.
What does it do?
You gain you gain an item bonus to will saves and perception, medicine, nature, religion, and survival checks. And you take a -1 penalty to attack rolls and save DCs of offensive spells, and a -1 penalty per damage die to all weapon and unarmed attacks and spell damage.
And it lasts an hour.
You set that thing on fire. All them negatives.
I'll take it. I guess.
I was listening and I was like,
mean,
oh, that sounds really good. And then you
It could
said,
help with like the religion for Silka, and then survival or nature for you.
right, but then it hurts my slapping a bitch with my sword, and I say
True.
nay to that.
That's fine. I'll take it. It doesn't affect me all that much because I have a higher to hit.
I need unlimited power.
All right.
No.
So,
So,
So
last time
Yep.
you guys finished clearing up the temple. Hans and
Finally.
Corso were red carded for friendly fire. Even the
Waiting for
judges were
Hans to
like,
say, I don't see the
yo,
problem with this.
that's a bit much. But we cleared up the temple. You guys cleaned the well.
Well,
Fortunately, Ghost, Silka, and Teresa all were affected by the Viper Vine's pollen and are stupefied for the next 24 hours.
that was
Yup.
hilarious.
Ugh.
For you.
Hey, even stupefied Ghost got off and did some good damage against the golems or whatever. You know.
But there's our wonderful Sirenscape backtrack. I
There
need
it
to
is.
just...
Oops.
Thank you, Astra.
Get that.
Lost my squirrel brain train of thought. Had
That
a
usually
whole-
means a good thing then if your squirrel brain is gone.
There's a lot of spoons that has been spent today.
A lot of spoons been spent today? What?
It's complicated.
What does that even mean?
It's complicated. I can explain to you another time. All right. So
we
the
don't
last
have
thing
the
you guys
time
get,
nor the crowns to explain it.
yeah, the golems, the
think
training
tap
golems,
dancing is
and the
great.
mimic have been cleared out from the training area. You found a small cache of healing potions that the monks had used after their trainings.
Oh yeah, we gotta distribute those.
How many were there?
Yeah.
There were
Yeah.
6.
I didn't
Whatever I
bust
said
my
before, I'm
ass.
retconning it and saying it was 6 moderate.
Cool, because you didn't tell
So
us.
that's
You
one
just
for
said,
everyone.
yeah, because you just said, by the way, look at that box. We'll see you next week.
No,
I think that
you
was how
guys
he
made the
was to
fight.
fight them.
That's how I baited you into fighting them.
Yeah.
And then I had to beg to get the fight off last week.
What kind of healing potions are they?
Moderate.
Moderate. Let me double check. Yeah, moderates.
Oh, so I get a healing potion?
Yes, depending on how you guys are passing them around.
Well, there's 6 of us and 6 healing potions.
One
It's an
per.
odd coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Very
it's a
odd.
I can't
moderate.
find it in the consumables.
It's a moderate healing potion.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it moderately does its job.
So we are now at the evening hours at your temple. Your guide walks up, says, "Congratulations! You guys have cleared the temple as your first challenge. And you have your necklace in hand.
I would like to ask the guide a question.
What can I help you with?"
How many groups actually survive clearing out their temple? Like how good is this at weeding out the weak?
Last year, I think we didn't have to continue the qualifiers because we only had 4 teams left. There was about 20 that entered.
Interesting.
Okay. So, we rocked it out.
Pretty much. You see that? Told you guys would be fine.
So, as the sun is getting really low, it's got that beautiful purple orange sky. Very, very cinematic. Like big camera swoop in on the party as
Is there like
there's
2 suns in the sky? Is this like
No.
a Tatooine season?
no, there's
Okay,
just
so
one
like
sun on Galarian.
Tatooine minus the double sun. Got it.
and in a forest rather than desert.
Endor. Got it.
Yeah, sunset on Endor. As
Are
you guys
teddy
are
bears
kind
in the
of
woods? Can I roll a nature check? Just continue.
As you guys are kind of winding down from the last fight, being congratulated, the necklace rings.
Hello?
Yes, please report to the front of the temples to present your tokens. And then just a click.
Well, that was rude. They didn't even say goodbye.
So we're just gonna walk to the
And-
front.
To make the ringing sound. Trail.
Alright, so
I-
head to
Since I can move you through
Are you gonna
walls,
move
I'm
us
just
all?
gonna grab you.
the... Okay, yeah, just...
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Gather us up, round us up.
Mm.
I started moving.
We're flying.
I started moving Ghost to me so I could like easily move everyone together, and then it's like, oh, yeah, you do that.
And you see two rather large enforcers standing outside. And they look at you, hold out their hand, and say, "Present your Phoenix token necklace."
Well,
Who has it?
what's the worst that can happen out of all this?
Somebody has.
I think Silka?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Siltha
I
was
think
collecting
so.
them.
Okay, I didn't know if you guys had given it to me because I was gone the week that we found the last one.
You got punched through a wall with them in your possession.
Oh, fair. Okay, Silka takes them out of her, or off her neck and hands them forward.
No
They-
sassy southern cat charm this time?
No, but I will roll a perception check on them and make sure it's not some other team trying to steal them from us.
These guys, 100% trustworthy.
100%. Cool. Okay, y'all. I tried.
Anyhow, this is gonna be fun.
The guards, the enforcers take them. They kind of turn them over in their hands a couple times. One of them bites a feather. Then they
Bites the feather.
it's
Gotta
the
make sure
feather.
it's real.
And then
Feather.
they're silver
These
feathers.
jagoffs, apparently.
They're actual
Oh.
silver.
Makes more sense.
And they then raise it up to the air, mutter a couple of words, and you see a light shoot up and just flare into the sky. Yep, fireworks. And they take a little pad out, and deep fried kobolds have passed the first trial. And then, much like the previous enforcers that you guys have encountered, they snap and then just gone.
They left the.
Because yes.
Your necklace
tokens
is
and
on
stuff
the
that were-
ground.
Oh.
Yes, they left your necklace. It just
So
falls
they
to the
just, like, dropped
ground.
them on the ground? Okay.
Yes.
Disrespectfully.
So your guide,
Some backup, I guess.
yeah, your guide walks forward. All right. So they were just making sure that you qualified. I notified them as soon as you had gotten the last feather, and it took them some time to get here. Concerning.
Weren't you watching
gotta
us
reload
though?
Foundry.
Wouldn't you know if we
I'm
were
just
faking it?
I'm just a guide. I'm not here to judge. That's the enforcer's jobs.
Above your pay grade. Yeah.
Yes. I am the low person on this totem pole. I'm here to just report if you accomplish something, facilitate matches, and If you die, I have to report it, and there's paperwork. Don't die.
Well, you've been one hell of a guard, and we appreciate you if they don't.
At this point, there are a couple of new rules. So as gone over before, tokens can only be won or lost in contests. You can't steal them or kill somebody and take them, that unless it's within a match.
Okay, I'm about to say.
I'm not designed
And
for numbers
the
like-
hours between midnight and 8 a.m. matches are forbidden. That gives everybody plenty of time to rest.
Fair.
The rest of the hours during the day, perfectly fine to challenge. You are free once dawn breaks tomorrow to begin exploring Danger Island.
Is
Okay, well
Abadar?
then-
Abadar isn't our guide, right? He was
No.
just cleaning. Can we talk to him real quick? See if he has-
I mean, yeah, if you want to go talk to Avatar, he is. It almost looks like he's in the same spot he's been in all day, but upon closer inspection, he's cleaned off a section of the painting he was working on and moved just a couple of inches to the right, and has started working on restoring another part.
When I
Never
l-
mind. He's not gonna have any information.
When I look closer at him, do I see if he's holding a toothbrush?
No, he's got like little brushes and like what you'd see in an archaeologist kit.
Oh, okay.
He overhears part of you guys getting congratulated. He looks back and says, "Oh yeah, does that mean the temple's clear?"
It's still pretty haunted, dude.
I'd stay away from
It's
that one
clear
exploding room.
Did you clear the? I know there was a garden past the moose.
Yeah, no,
Did-
no, absolutely stay away. 120%.
Wait, I thought we did. I
Wait,
thought
I
we
thought-
cleared the gardens.
Hold
There was
on,
the
rewind.
swarm. There was a swarm in the northern one. And then the bones in the southern one, which we buried and wrote the name on this little pagoda or whatever it's called.
I thought he said the room to the top of the cattle blepis, and that is the exploding room. Yes,
But
no,
the
the garden
garden-
is clean. The garden
Oh
is fine.
well, if you guys don't mind, I can. I can, farm a little bit of produce and such, if you'd want.
Sounds good.
To help provide food, that would be amazing.
Much
Um,
obliged.
Once
And-
again, do not go into the exploding room. You should know
He's
which one is
already dashed out with the idea, and you just hear there's so much room as he makes it
Activities.
past the fountain.
best. So, Silco, can you make sure he doesn't go into the exploding room? You're the fastest one out of
You-
us all.
You hear a yell, and then a few seconds later, an explosion.
Never mind.
Did you just kill him?
That would be the room to stay out of.
I'm okay. You guys could just see smoke coming out of the room.
Well, guys, I think it's time to bed down.
It's been a long day.
Oh,
I need sleep. I need my spells.
Yeah, I need to wake up healed and not hurting anyone.
I can't see Zerathan and Corso and Foundry. I can only see them on Tapestry.
Can you see us now?
It's probably from where you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
your
line of
It's
sight.
your line of sight.
Oh, okay.
If you
I see them now.
click on the map and not on your character, you see the full map view versus your line of sight view. If that makes
what?
sense. I think when you moved your character around, you keep the line of sight view, because there are times where I've moved my character, I know where Ghost is, but then I can't find him, and I have to like click on the map to see where he is.
That's a
actually get him
problem
done.
unique to you because you
Oh,
own
cute.
both those characters, so you have sight for both of those characters, but line of sight will only show for who you have selected. Let me see if I can give it
Be
to
cool.
you at all times.
It'd be cool if you could see it at all times.
Say tap. At exactly what point do I get a couple?
All right.
Okay.
Are you gonna fry them yourself?
I could figure it out myself.
Did
just
somebody
I'm
thinking
stay
out
fry
afraid
kobold?
that somebody put me in the front. Why the hell am I in the front?
Technically, you'd be in the back because the guards were out front.
I handed the... Okay.
All right.
That's how much.
Why?
You didn't tell me. I asked you nicely.
And
You
it's
were warned.
something we'll get to. So, how is watch going to go?
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
I'll take third.
I'll take 4.
4 watches, 8 hours, 2 hours each. That's plenty of time for everyone to get enough rest. So,
Cool.
Yeah. so you have your dormitories in and to the south. If you guys,
Here? Can't walk through walls. Oh, come on! Okay, here and here. This whole not walking through walls thing is not working for me.
Move.
Teresa's just like, why can't I barbarian through all of this?
Question: where did all the... Wasn't there beds in this room, or was I
There
just...
was
This is like
rotted
rotten
hay mat.
Oh, okay.
But all of you should have your standard adventurer's kit, which comes with a bedroll. It's not.
What if you didn't purchase a standard adventurer's kit?
I thought I did, but it's not on my sheet. So can
I
we
have
just
a-
assume that I had?
Yes, I'm
It's
going
okay.
to assume
We
you
can
all
share
bought
beds.
one.
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
10 silver. It's literally a gold piece.
Got this. Adding it to my list.
So, first watch was. I didn't write it down, and my brain just went.
The wifey.
It's all right. Teresa, you're gonna take first watch. Where are you going to be when you're watching? Are you going to be outside, or are you just gonna sit inside and hope no one opens the door?
I'm gonna sit in the middle of the room so I can watch both doors and make sure no one enters.
Okay, so out in the courtyard.
So, like right here.
There.
No, I'm gonna stay in the dormitory.
Okay.
And
Okay.
watch over my friends.
Are there locks on the front door?
Yes, there is a wooden beam you can put down.
Okay,
So,
say that we did that.
yeah.
What about this south door here?
There is a small wooden latch that you can close on it. It does not have nearly the satisfying thunk that the front door had whenever it was closed.
Are there any crates around?
Most of the wood here has brought it away. Just
We have
from...
we have a snare, right? Can we like set up a snare in case somebody tries to come in?
I can. Just where do you want the snare? The back door or the front door?
Probably the weaker lock, right? The tiny little the southern one in the dormitory.
True, because if they break through the top up here,
Soka
we'll hear them.
remembers there is a hole in the wall
Yep.
Oh.
There
back
is a
by
hole.
the statue.
Oh yeah.
Soka painfully remembers the hole in the wall.
So
My neck
what?
still hurts.
What time is it currently?
It would be getting close to like 9 p.m.
Okay.
So if enemies cannot attack past midnight, we really only have to worry about random creatures.
Yes, and you can't be challenged until the morning anyways.
Yeah. So as long as no random creatures walk in. So
Yeah, so you're basically just watching for wildlife wandering in.
So I should
creatures.
probably snare right around where the area into the Catoblepis, because if the wildlife come through the hole and make it that far without us hearing them, it'll get caught up.
Seems legit.
Is that a fair assumption?
It sounds logical to me.
Alright, so how do I show that the
Works for me.
snare is here? What do I gotta roll or do?
I'll just put a marker here. There you go.
Snare is there. Oh. I know we had the...
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll some perception here. Alright. So Teresa, on your watch, nothing seems out of the ordinary. It's starting to get late.
Okay.
You hear owls and various nightlife rustling around, but nothing actually seems to challenge you.
Okay.
And then-
Sirenscape Owl was amazing, Venom.
Second watch was
Me.
Soka. Alright. So Teresa shall go wake Soka.
When do we full heal ourselves? Is that once the morning time comes?
I would assume, like, during your preparations to sit down, Zurathan went and treated everyone's wounds.
Okay.
Don't worry about rolling for it. You're gonna have so much time to actually get it done that...
Right. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
Well-
so your health will be restored. Soka,
Yep.
how is your watch gonna go? What you gonna patrol? You gonna stay in the room afraid of the dark?
I am not afraid of the dark. But no, I'm not
I
gonna.
ain't no afraid of that there, dog.
Shut the fuck up. I can't breathe right now. Okay, I'm trying. No, I'm gonna stay in the room, watch the doors, because I don't want to get separated in case something does jump me.
All right.
If something jumps our rogue, we have really big issues.
We do.
That is true. That is true. Okay, I lied. I guess I will patrol, but back and forth through the room quietly so I don't wake anyone. So like this.
Okay.
And then check each door every time so that they can't say I wasn't watching, and rolling perception.
All right. So Was a stealth roll. You did really well on it, so you don't knock anything over. You don't wake him up. As you're walking back and forth.
Pacing.
You think you hear something outside, but whenever you poke your head out the door to look, you're just greeted with the deepening darkness under the trees.
Corso always hears.
Corso doesn't actually sleep.
Can I light a torch? Take a look.
If you have a torch, then yeah, you can definitely light and take a look out there.
I have 5 of them. So, I light a torch, and I take a look out, not too far, just enough. Like
just
within,
enough.
like, 5 to 10 feet of the doorway. So I can scream and they'll hear me.
May darken the scene here.
Oh god. Oh god. How do I activate a torch?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Thought you weren't afraid of the dark, Silka.
I mean, I'm not until Tap becomes untrustworthy. Jesus freaking Christ, eh?
Don't you have like nighttime vision anyway?
No, I have low light. I'm a really shitty rogue.
Well, you said it, not any of us.
I have dark vision, so am I third or fourth?
Third.
Yeah, you're up next.
I should have taken a
There we
watch.
go.
Dark vision with low light vision or something.
Oh, that's
I don't
cool
remember.
as shit.
Right?
It even flickers.
Right? Let's go.
That's epic.
Alright, so you take a look out. You don't really see anything. Do you want to go further out into the woods to look?
To like there.
You got to like there?
Yeah.
I will perception check. No, you don't really see anything.
Okay, I'll go the other side and do the same.
That was the sound of the cattle blepping. Off in the distance.
No, you don't notice anything.
Cool, then I'm gonna go back to the door. And stand right outside with my homies.
I assume
Leaving
you'll
the
put out
torch.
your... You're gonna keep your torch on?
Leaving the torch right here where I'm sitting so I can see if any motherfuckers approach from the outside.
You had to make it hard on me, didn't you? Okay.
Yep.
Because I have to add a light source.
Damn it, Ashton.
I'm protecting your asses, okay? Fight me.
Dim
Just
light.
fine without you.
What was that?
Update. There you go.
Telling you, that's the cattle bleff is snoring in the background.
The torch has been left on the ground. So I'm gonna do something real quick because,
Oh no.
well, no, this is more for effect.
Okay.
Ambiance.
See if I can find it here. So I'm gonna pull your low light vision for a second. If I can. Why will you not? It will not let me pull the low light vision off. Oh, probably because it's added from your character race. That is unfortunate.
Close your eyes.
All right. So Soka, what do you do? Your watch is up. Nothing else has occurred. Zurathan is up next.
I go, I wake up Zarathan, I let them know that there was something shady outside, maybe, but I didn't see anything, and I go the fuck back to sleep.
Just
Was there
shake.
something shady? I thought he.
Yeah, what was it that like caught your eye? I
He
forgot.
said that I heard something out there.
Yeah,
I think you heard
probably
something out there.
Something rustling in the woods and shit.
Like a rabbit sleeping, maybe.
I
Dinner.
don't know. I rolled a perception check, which he rolled for me, so I have no idea, guys.
Okay, so Zarathan is gonna. You said there's a torch
Yes.
outside?
Yeah,
That
just
is
outside
like-
the door.
Hey, look at us, we're here.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey, there's something here.
So I
Come,
think I'm
wild
gonna.
creatures, and eat our
I
soul.
think since I have dark vision, I'm gonna grab I'm gonna sneak. Sneak? Is that what I do? Like the sneak action? Because I have my ancestry feat is slink, so I can move through gloom with the speed of darkness 5 feet farther than when you take a sneak action up to your speed. And as long as you continue to use sneak actions and succeed at your stealth check, you don't become observed if you end a sneak action in a dim light or darkness, as long as you have cover or greater cover or are concealed at the end of your turn. That was
Okay.
a lot.
So where that torch has been left
Mhm.
is going to be bright light covering the door rather than dim light.
Yeah. So I want to extinguish that torch.
Okay. So you're gonna have to walk out there to extinguish it.
What is it like?
There.
Okay. And then what? 60 feet of dark vision? Is that? it?
Yes, which it should be giving you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess I'll just do a perception check. See if I see anything or hear anything.
So you're gonna peer out into the darkness. You're not seeing anything that Silka was talking about, or what you can see, since everything is shades of gray. You see, little bit of rustling here and there as like wildlife moves through the forest. But the only thing out here that you can tell for the most part is you, the stars, and the moon.
Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go back into the room and lock the door again, and just kind of go back and forth between the dormitory and around here, just walking quietly, keeping an eye out and an ear out to see if I hear anything weird or see anything weird.
Okay. For the rest of your watch, everything seems fine. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Who am I waking up?
That would be Elgato, and you are incredibly quiet, Beans. You were really good,
Oh.
and then you got super quiet.
Sorry, I think I leaned back a little bit. So I'm gonna be a petty bitch and accidentally walk up to Hans and kick him. Accidentally. I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry. And then I'm gonna go wake up Elgato.
Didn't mean to wake you there.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I totally thought you were Elgato.
I would question why you were trying to kick me, but we'll let it go.
I wasn't trying to kick you. I purposely went to Hans, but I pretended like it was an accident to get him back for the last 2 or like the previous weeks.
You
the
bug
doubt,
spreading asshole.
the doubt and the friendly fire.
Yeah.
Oh god, the doubt was real that day. That was disrespectful. That's fair.
So yeah, sorry Hans, and then I go wake up Delgado, let him know that I locked the door and didn't see anything.
Alright, sounds good. I gently stroke Ghost in behind his ear to get him up, and we're gonna... let's see.
Yeah, it
Why is it
is.
so dark?
Because nobody put out a torch in the room.
I don't even know where I am. I don't see my character.
Looks fine here.
I'm assuming
got
you're.
moved.
No, you should be. You're in the same spot. So you're gonna put on a torch.
Yeah,
Makes
I have
sense.
low light, but that's not gonna be useful at this point.
Yeah. Especially now that it is dark outside.
I wouldn't mind putting. Yeah, it's good enough to see. And so honestly, I'm gonna be here within decent range of that, and Ghost is gonna be right about here. Is the torch moving with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bless you.
Excuse me, sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you. And so, or is there a way I can put like a torch in the corner of the room where it would permanently leave the room lit?
Yeah, we can drop a torch there if you want.
I'd think somewhere more where it lights up the majority of the room.
Just gonna drop
Make
it
sure
in the
you
middle of the
close-
room.
Make sure you close
Yeah.
those doors, because just like me, I'm letting everyone know we're here by having a torch lit.
The doors are closed.
Zerathan closed them. And let me update your token.
So we're just kind of chilling.
The torch has been dropped in the middle of the room. And I assume most of the party grumbles and rolls over.
My eyes.
Alright. Elgato. Not bad. So the night is incredibly dark, as you can tell.
Right.
But you hear something outside.
Coming from this back door.
Coming from the back door. And
I would assume if I hear it, Ghost hears it.
yes, Ghost is going to hear it, but you told him to stay at that door, so he turns and looks back and does the curious dog, like, head tilt.
Okay. I'll excuse me. I'll grab another torch. Oh well, actually, if I open the door, it'll peer out. That works.
Yeah. Right, so
So I'm gonna step outside and listen for the sound, the direction of the sound again.
Okay.
I'm assuming with my tracking abilities, that shouldn't be a problem. What would I need to roll for that?
this is just another perception check.
Okay.
So you're listening out, and the fire is to your back, so your shadow is long out into the bushes. But
Okay.
why does your shadow have glowing amber eyes? And you just
no.
you just hear It is him.
Oh no. I know what that means.
You, pointy-eared one. We can help you. And you see a small salamander-like head kind of pop out of the bush just at the edge of the torchlight.
Kobold?
I'm gonna
Yes,
approach.
it is a kobold.
I knew it.
You don't let anybody know?
No. No.
Oh god.
I whisper to Ghost to guard the door and not let anything but me back in. Nobody else needs to know.
Really?
We have watched
Yeah.
you many times. We saw you fight.
You
We can
have a
help.
familiar presence about you many times, and we've only fought very few here. You must be skulking these woods from the last time. What is it that you want with me?
The champion has re-entered. He claims more. He wants more, but we can together. We saw you defeated. We saw his tricks. We know his secrets.
He cheated, didn't he? That bout we had at the end was not fair. I can understand when I'm bested, but it did not feel like it was a fair fight at all. There were outside forces in that battle that I could not foresee.
Yes, true. Even in Kobolds, we did not make it all the way. We knew we'd be back, so we watched, we waited.
And
And
you're
we know-
sure it's him?
Yes. And
What-
the kobold steps back a little. We know what he took from you. And he pulls from his pouch a golden clasp that is a leaf on fire.
How did you get that in your possession?
We've been following him. He's
Where's
not
the
careful
rest?
when he watches. And he stuffs it back in his pouch and takes another step back.
Why do you keep walking away? I could have killed you 3 times over by now, and I know where
Oh.
your other 2 lookouts are in the bush. I am literally here to have a conversation. I did not wake up my team. I am not endangering you, nor do I feel in danger. We can
We've
talk.
seen you fight. We do not want to risk the surprises that you can pull.
Why would I
All
disqualify my team?
we want to
Just-
know is if you will help us when the time comes, and we can help you get your prizes back and exact revenge for the treachery that was pulled upon you.
Those are no mere prizes, those are precious family heirlooms. What are you trying to extort from me?
We just need a couple of feathers. Not now. 1 or
I
2
will do
feather
what I
tokens.
can to help you get your feathers on your own. I can provide you with intel. I can provide you with weapons. I will in no way, shape, or form ruin my team's chances or do anything that will come back to us in an illegal fashion that can get us disqualified. I have lived so many years of my life without my family's heirlooms, and I've grown accustomed to not being with them. While they may be nice to have back, I will not allow you to ruin this for us. If he's here, I will go through him to get back what is mine. And if you try anything, and you've been paying attention, you know I will go through you.
The kobold looks at you. He goes, yes. You will do nicely. We will contact you when the time is right. And you see him fix the clasps to the cloak he's wearing, pull the hood up, and vanish. And the two kobolds you were watching, you see leave out much the way they came, silently. And you see a fourth kobold with a brand of a dragon on his shoulder stand up and also leave.
Would I recognize his brand?
Are you trained in society?
No.
Then you probably would not.
Is it cause okay, so like I have this gladiatorial lore, and I don't know exactly what that's supposed to give me. I thought that it might help with knowledge of different fighting factions within this tournament, but
Yes, but this is less a fighting faction. This is a family crest.
oh, like a kobold family crest.
Yes. But
Random. Are kobolds not creatures of nature? Would that no? It would still not work into a nature.
I mean,
Check.
nature would be able to identify like kobold traits, but it would not identify a specific family. This would be almost along the lines of something like heraldry or a family crest.
Do I have to roll something to make sure they're all gone, or the ones that I've spotted are? It appears to be safe.
The three that you saw leave, you take a look around, and it doesn't appear that any are left. You know that most teams are at their minimum of 4, so you saw 4 leave.
I'm gonna make my way back inside and close the door. Ghost is gonna whimper at me, sensing my emotions, and I'll pat him on the head, tell him not to worry, that I'll fill him in when I fill everyone else in at the moment.
And give you another perception check real quick here. Oh, that will do. So as that encounter ended, you were shook from the emblem that he presented. And while you're sitting there thinking about it, whenever he put it onto his cloak and pulled the hood, you recognize that as the activation sequence, or a cloak of Elvenkind. Right. So that is going to be the end of your watch. Nothing else really happens as dawn starts to come up. I assume you put out the torch since the daylight begins to break.
Hey, where did those things that we had talked about? What chat was it in? Do you remember?
I believe Gilded.
Okay.
Right. So, it is now morning. The birds outside are singing. Everything is happy. How does everyone sleep?
Slept like a baby.
I slept fine.
Slept wonderfully.
I woke up in the middle of the night, got kicked, and decided to make a new jar.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
I was so bleary with sleep. I didn't know what I was doing.
Just complete accident.
It's
Yeah,
so
I took a 2-hour watch after a long day. Pardon me.
How do I reset my spells?
Oh yeah.
Who's making breakfast?
Making breakfast. To reset your spells, let me get
The
to
little arrow next to your, like where it says second level and the number, there's a little refresh arrow.
I see. Okay, cool.
do the refresh. Do.
So many levels of spells.
What arrow?
Oh, and we can, what is it? We invest in,
Yes.
or no, invest and what is the thing with the, like the ghost touch runes?
Oh yeah.
You would be applying them.
Okay.
So during your morning preparations, you're able to invest in any magical items that you have found that require investment. And whoever's trained in crafting in your party can take those runes and apply them correctly to the weapons.
Honestly, I don't think I can add the whatever rune I have to my gun because I've already got it's a +2 striking.
It's a +2 striking, but +2 means it can have 2 effects on it.
Okay. I don't even remember what the rune is that I have.
Did you add it to your inventory by
It
chance?
starts with an A.
Axiomatic.
No, it didn't. Axiomatic, that's it. I knew it started with an A. Modifier must. Okay, how do I add it to my gun?
You would go to the edit on the inventory part, not your actions, and then details and property rune.
Where is my stupefied gone yet?
No. 24 hours. So it's not going to be gone until the evening of your first day.
Because this is bad.
You are essentially the plant got you high.
Did we? The burning bush got us.
The burning bush got you hella high.
Hella high, man. Hella high.
So who had access to the ghost ruins? I guess we got to double check everybody's stuff.
Everyone would have had it, but you only received 2 of them.
Yeah, it's on the inventory sheet that we got. I had one of them.
And then I had one of them, but when we had that conversation about what the +2 and stuff means, it means that both mine have all the runes that they can have, so someone can have mine.
I see you named your dagger.
Yep.
We gotta ask, what's the dagger's name?
That is up to Silka to divulge.
You can wait till it becomes important.
Okay.
All right. So axiomatic for Teresa, and then because they're on runestones, I'm gonna say that you guys are able to get the rest of them added without adding too much time to your day.
I added axiomatic
The name
property rune to my gun.
you would have to type
but
in
it
the
didn't.
name.
Oh.
The name is not auto updated.
Oh, okay. I'm like, it didn't change anything. Okay, let's get into some shenaniganry.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to set out?
Well, hold on.
Yes.
Are we sitting down for breakfast?
Oh, yeah, probably better.
Well, while we eat and such.
Did anyone
Ooh.
bring anything good? All I have is ration packs.
I have
I have a
ring of sustenance, so I don't need to eat or drink while wearing it. And I only need 2 hours of sleep per day to gain the benefits of 8 hours of sleep. I did not read that far into the description. Oh, it doesn't work until it's worn for a week. Never mind. So I do need to eat.
All right. So as you guys are sitting down, you hear a snap. Crap. Ow. Why? And Elgato recognizes that sound as the sound of a snare going off. And the pained cries of Amateur.
He'll be all right. I'll come get you down in a minute. Actually,
let him hang there.
I'll send Ghost to go get it while I talk to the rest of the group.
Well, let's see. That was a stunning snare. I'm not gonna
So he's
bother.
not like hung up in the.
No, he's not hung up, but I'm pretty sure he got hit in the face with a rock. I'm double checking to make sure that's the kind of snare I'm thinking it is. Ring a snare to disorient a creature with a quick bash, leaving it a little ability to defend itself.
Yup, he got smacked in the dome.
You hit him with a rock or a stick. Such kind, gentle friends.
No.
Alright. Alright, so you guys are now sitting down for your breakfast.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I was... There we go.
So, I'm assuming we got a hero point there at the start of the session?
Yes. Everyone has one hero point.
Great.
There we go.
Well,
Do my eroding bullets dissolve at the end of the day if I don't use them all?
Because they are, since they are made with your advanced alchemy, your magic.
Snap.
But you can just make new ones.
I know, but I don't want to waste the gold.
For your infused reagents, that doesn't take gold. It's free.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna craft some eroding bullets for today's shenanigans, and an acid flask, an There we go.
So, I assume everybody's watch went well last night?
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Nothing at all.
Nope.
Nothing at all.
No feelings of being watched? Something in the forest?
There's lots of things in the forest.
Did you feel watched? Did you see something? Do you need to tell us something, Elgato?
I spoke with them. And from
Spoke with
Them?
the
who?
Who's them?
from the conversation I had and what I could tell with talking with them, they had been out there the entire night in the same spot.
Who's them?
It was a little
Who's them?
pack of kobolds. They didn't mean no harm.
You didn't kill him so we can eat him?
They were a team that would have gotten us disqualified. So no, I did not.
Why did they want to talk to you? If they were there all night, they had 3 opportunities to talk before you, so why you?
I guess you could say I'm a very special person.
To them?
To these parts. I downplayed it this entire time, but this is not my first time here. 10 years ago, during the last one, I made it to the finals. And I lost. Seemingly being cheated rather than being bested. And my suspicions were correct. And the kobolds were kind enough to inform me that the champion of last time, Leonis, is returned. The reason this is such a big deal, not only the fact that he is cheating scum, but upon beating me, he robbed me of 2 family heirlooms. Further proof that he is back, the kobolds possessed one of them. They have been stalking him this entire time on his way here. And they reached out for help when the quote-unquote time was right. They spoke of their fear of me and the rest of the team, and I quickly informed them that there is no form of blackmail that they can do, and if they're really that afraid of me, they know that I will go through them to get the piece that they have, and through Leonis when the time is right. So, yes, I guess you could say there was a little bit of fun that you guys missed. Nothing bad, but I was not going to wake you all and risk combat and lose our standing in this tournament just as quickly as we got it.
How do you know you
So-
can trust them?
Doesn't matter, I could trust my blade through their heart.
So instead of waking us so that we could all hear we're supposed to believe your word, how do we know you're not lying to us?
You're a scaredy cat and you don't believe anything.
We've been traveling with him for how long, guys?
Not
Has he
even
ever
a
lied
day?
to us?
2 days? A day?
No,
See-
we've been traveling together for a while.
Yes, you are an established team, which is why you were
Oh.
invited as a group.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Trust me or not, I know what I saw. I know what they have is mine. And if he is here, it's not going to be good for any of us. But one thing I can tell you, proof that he is here will soon be seen, because groups will drop. Not 1 or 2. You give it a few days, and half the squads will be gone. He does not play fair, and from each person he kills, he takes something of theirs.
Does he fight alone or is he on a team?
When I got to him, he was alone. Rumor has it is he took what he needed, the heirlooms, the artifacts, and the weapons from his team, and as they perished in the tournament, and he was the sole survivor of his team. I'll let you decide whether there was foul play, or if he is the sob story that they say he is. But for one man to continue through alone, something's not right.
Do you tell us about the what they took and the what is it, the brand that you saw?
Yes. Well, I mentioned the family heirloom, so I guess I could have gone a little more in depth with that.
No, I'm just wondering because I do have society, so maybe I could figure out what that is, but I don't know if you share it.
Vaguely, I can vaguely describe the one kobold what I saw. Tap, would you do a better description?
So all you saw was one of these kobolds had a brand that was similar to a dragon's head breathing lightning. And it was like seared into his scales. Give me a society check.
Public?
Sure. And tell me what the roll is, because I'm fixing some things. 26? Do you have a... trained in that? Where do you have a home? Like a not a home, but an origin area or a region of where you are from?
I thought like maybe like wherever we started. I don't know where that was, but wherever we started, I think.
Okay, I would just assume around Absalom. You've heard of a small clan of kobolds, but they, from what you remember, they were all bronze and not blue. But they had they had bronze scales instead of blue scales. And the kobold that Elgato described was blue. But they had a very similar crest. Just it was breathing fire instead of lightning. You think maybe they're related, and you believe that the name was Drake?
Damn it!
What?
Metagame knowledge. I knew it. I wanted to roll a society check, but I have a -1 to society.
What you get for sleeping with the
Oh.
DM, Nick?
Okay.
all that metagame knowledge.
All of the metagame knowledge.
That has nothing to do with this and everything to do with the games that we play in person.
I'm just
Has Corso heard of these guys?
Are you trained in society?
I am, I think. Yes.
Then go ahead and give me a society check as well.
Oh,
Nice.
You are kind of the opposite of Zerthan. You've heard of the Drakes. And Zerthan's describing bronze ones, but you've heard of the blue ones. But they're also called Drake.
Oh.
And you
How's
just...
their rap game?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Go on.
I don't understand that reference.
You're old. We don't expect you to.
And the drakes that you have heard of do breathe lightning, and but the regions that Zerthan was describing were very similar, almost to the letter. So maybe there's two clans under the same name?
damn it.
Is there any type of, or is, I don't know, I'm assuming, but like the stuff that Leonis steals from the contestants that he beats, are those like possibly used in any spells or rituals or anything that would give him a boost to beat to win the competition?
Cat.
There. Oh, you were talking to.
Oh well,
I was just posing the question.
go for it then.
I mean, you know that if they are stealing items from other people, magical items, especially unique ones or more powerful ones, can definitely give somebody an edge to be able to do some crazy things, some almost godlike things.
What did he steal from you, Elgato?
He took my cloak and boots of elven kind.
Okay.
That's pretty rude. Let's go fry some kobolds.
What do they do? So the cloak. Oh no, I never mind. He just activated the cloak. What do those do?
Really, Astra?
I was never given a complete breakdown. We discussed things. I guess I could do.
I forgot to turn that one off.
The cloak grants +2 item bonus and the effects of 4th level invisibility when wearing them. If you're also wearing boots of Elvenkind, the greater cloak of Elvenkind allows you to sneak in forest environments even when creatures are currently observed. So, essentially, it allows him to move around and get the upper hand on his enemies.
Okay. So we need to keep an eye out for Leonis.
Yes.
Yes.
Because if he catches wind that I'm here, more than likely I'll be his first target to try to make the competition easier for him.
And he obviously beat those same kobolds 10 years ago. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that word.
I've refunded the points.
Okay.
That should not have been turned on. I thought I turned all the.
Astra also didn't spell it right, so we've been saying Kobold, not Kobold.
Well, you know what?
We can't say it in Astra. What the thing redeemed was that we couldn't say it in Astra's country accent. Them Kobolds there.
The spirit was there. Astra, I have refunded your points. That should not have been on, and that was my bad.
No, you're good.
Why am I getting sacrificed? I look away for 1 second and your father's trying to kill me off. What
You
happened?
smell of kobold. Just saying.
It's true. Like I'm debating whether or not to trust you right now.
Fair enough.
Why
are you?
I don't understand why everybody hates me, but it's okay.
Hans
I
trusts no
trust
one.
you.
Last time I checked, every bit of wait, hold on, back up, rewind, slow down. Zurathan's not trusting me when I had perfect chance to dip the fuck out of the chaos that was the cafeteria. Okay. Elgato will remember this. Proceed.
Ow. Okay, so is that anybody else have any more questions for the interrogation?
I trust you, Elgato.
Thank you.
Have you relieved that poor guy you just knocked the fuck out? Yet, or no? Are we just gonna leave him there?
He'll be fine.
He'll come to. He'll be fine.
Ghost went and licked him in the face to wake him up.
If
Started
that
stirring.
gets, if
that
gets
reminds
us
me.
disqualified, I'm gonna kick everybody in the face.
I need to do a couple of rolls here.
Oh no.
Okay, here's the thing. Step 1. The trap was placed for our protection at night. It would only have been a legitimate trap in the middle of the night for somebody who couldn't see. This dickhead got caught broad daylight. That is not on us. That is Darwinism at work. Just saying.
Right. So Hans, you walk out, you see Avatar on the ground. He's got a great big tray full of like steamed vegetables that he grew, and it has been scattered, and he is bleeding out on the floor.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Breakfast.
Do you call for anyone?
Yeah, I can heal him.
No, I just bend down, stick my finger in the blood, and lick it.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't
I'm
deserve
making my
Just
this.
way
stand there
over
and
here.
watch.
Hans likes to watch. Confirmed.
Oh god.
Hans is a creeper.
Hans is a perv.
I make my way over there
What's
and do
that
a medicine
noise?
check.
Making your way downtown.
What is it's expert.
To stabilize, it's just a regular medicine check.
Okay.
So you stabilize him. The bleeding has stopped.
Can we hunt down that cattle blepus and actually kill it so I don't have to hear it yell in my ears when we're trying to talk?
And eventually you kind of wake him up. He's like, what hit me? Shouldn't
A snare that was supremely visible that you had no excuse not seeing.
and
None.
He like stands up and picks up his tray, and this is like a giant serving tray.
Now you've soiled breakfast with your incompetence.
Why are you
It's
so
okay, dude.
mean?
Oh god! What the hell was with the tune, man?
Seriously.
I'm sorry. I'm on edge because the interrogation. And you know, something about my mortal enemy being back. I mean, how would you feel?
I take some steamed vegetables up off the ground because
Same.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You still smell of kobold.
It is a nice steamed potato.
And you smell of a demented orc.
That's it. That's kind of weak.
So are we?
Look at him.
Chad is demanding your sacrifice, Elgato.
You turned off the cattle blepus? Thank you.
I was trying to identify what kind of cry that was, honestly.
It's an elk.
It was an elk. Being an elk, the cattle blepus was an elk. I was not
The
wrong.
Catblepus
I was being
a
immersive.
moose.
Hans,
It's
why
the
didn't you say
same
something?
Huh?
Why didn't you say something that Abdar was hurt?
I walked up and he was just slurping his blood through a straw. As if he
Creepy.
might be able to cook something with it. Or gain some cooking knowledge by osmosis.
I could eat.
Abnar, do you have any kobold in your bloodline
Necromancers.
anywhere?
I hand another potato to Hans. There you go.
And I'm just gonna take that over here where there's a nice pile of blood.
And this is why he didn't have a watch. Because he would have eaten one of us if he got hungry.
So I've updated the party token.
I love it.
I see that.
I love it.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
It's missing its crispy edges.
It is the full version of the sword kobold. Alright, so this is the island of Bamu. This is your exploration grid. You have been given
Okay.
a map, so there's no need to have to like explore the borders or anything. You know where everything is. Just zoom this out a bit here. And
By the way, you guys missed the most innocent thing in the world. Meg literally walked in thinking that I was being rude to y'all, and then she stared at me for a little bit, realized that I was in character, and walked off like, "Oh, okay." I was about to, she was like, "I was about to yell at you for being so shitty to your friends."
Aw.
I was like, "Whoa."
Elgato is on a fast path to getting a party adjustment. Right.
I could have sold them all out. I could have let the Kobolds kill them and joined the Kobolds, but no. I said everything so honorably. What do you
So-
imagine?
And then you were a dick.
Yeah, then I'm a dick afterwards. Exactly.
your guide points out nearby the stone markets, letting you know that you can visit this market to purchase pretty much anything. The tournament officials made some agreements with the Church of Abadar, and there are a couple of huts scattered around the island that connect to the markets of Cliffside Court in Goka. Just a fancy
Yeah, that's
trading
not
town.
bad.
Okay.
If you enter the market, you can find a small building where there's an extra planner window. It's literally a drive-through to the market.
That's cool.
Yes.
All right.
Alright.
So I'm assuming
I cleaned my gun this morning, by the way.
I assumed as much.
everything's reloaded. We're fine.
I prepared my
I cleaned my
spells.
teeth.
If I don't clean my gun, it has a
With-
chance to backfire.
Like actually cleaning them, or did you clean them with his blood?
Yes.
Necromancers,
You
man.
are in the front of the party. If anything attacks us, you go first.
This whole thing is like making me appreciate Hans a little bit more. Like I'm losing a little bit of my animosity toward him, just because it's so funny.
He's no longer
I don't understand what's funny.
annoying, and now he's just quirky.
The
Yeah.
best part about this is you can't tell if he's in character or not. Because this is real life as well. What's so funny? I don't get it, guys.
So you have 32 actions you can take in a single day, basically.
Okay.
And I sent them. That was the things I outlined in the group DM. But they're broken down: travel, reconnoiter, or engage in a match. You can recon the place you're at, but you've been given all the information for the hex you're in. You have your temple, you've got the stone markets, you do have a fighting site, which is in the forest or in the mountains a little bit. And then you have the docks in which you arrived. Surprisingly, you're rather close to the entry point, almost if they didn't have faith in you.
How is everybody's geared? Should we go to the markets, or is everybody?
Well, since
ready to
Hans
roll?
is leading the party, he just starts walking down to the fighting arena.
I grab him. Like, just like, hold on.
Slow down there,
Leash
Hans.
for Hans.
Pull him back. And I'm like, do we want to go shopping? I feel like that's a good idea.
I could use some bullets.
I do have a question because we are getting close on time. Do you know what you want to buy,
Not a clue.
or is it something we should do off recording here?
Well, what is it? What does the store have?
The store has any common item level 16 and lower.
Wow.
When do we level up again?
Would they have bullets?
They would have bullets, yes.
Okay.
I thought you didn't want to spend the
I've
gold.
got 57, but still,
How about
I don't want to run out.
in the interest of a little bit of fun, we go find us a fight to make a nice cliffhanger into the next one. Because I'm pretty sure, even though it's the day after Christmas, we all decided we were skipping next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
next week or the week after,
So we're going to
Yes,
be on
we'll
a
be going.
2-week
because
hiatus.
the week after is
A
2-week
two week
hiatus, yeah.
break.
Okay.
So can we like use like half the day and say we went to the store and then go fight and then over
Yeah,
that course?
if you guys,
Yeah.
so you've got plenty of actions in a single day to do multiple activities. Since you're already here, it's not going to take any of your actions to hit the shop before you move out. If you want to grab like ammo, maybe some potions,
Yeah, the simple stuff.
but
Yeah, I'll get some potions.
I say we
for
do that and
like
then over the next week.
I don't
yeah,
remember.
try to figure out what you want to buy. That way,
Yeah.
just to keep things rolling.
Yep. Sounds good.
Works for
Okay.
me.
Two bats.
I'm definitely buying a
So-
throwing weapon.
Yeah, pick up whatever potions and such that you have the gold for. Just add them to your inventory because, like I said, anything that is listed as common and level 16 and below, the Cliffside Quartz has. It's Walmart,
Oh hell.
literally, and a
We
stone
could probably
wall.
get into a fight there then.
Okay. Let's also assume we sold all the assortments of gold that we've come across. So
Or the
everybody
useless stuff
gets
that we
a
don't
little
need.
bit. If that's okay.
That
Tap.
is not possible. When you get there, there is a guard who explains that payment will be handed to me. The merchant will pass the items through the portal. Unfortunately, it is a one-way effect.
So we
Oh,
can't
so
sell
we
like
can't
the
sell.
like the 150 gold pieces of opal or any of that, or do we just assume
That
instant?
that all the guard will take as forms of payment. It doesn't have to be in straight gold. He will take the gemstones and such
Okay, so it's
for their
one-to-one.
cash value. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Works.
Let's see. So they sell common items up to the 16th level. So most of your potions, all your ammunition for the most part.
That's 230.
They are also willing to buy certain items, which they sell to tourists as unique, genuine souvenirs previously owned by famous fighters.
Oh.
That makes me angry. Because that sounds really like the fix is in. Conspiracy time. Do they have tinfoil hats there for me to put on?
He offers you a previously owned tinfoil hat for 10,000 gold.
I decline and I turn around to my Charlie Day fucking board of madness of how all this shenanigans is connected. Everybody wonders where I got it from and I point to the deep bag of holding.
All right. So, which way are you guys going to go after you purchase? You've got your options of everywhere but west.
Further inland.
Were we gonna try to
Towards
go
the-
to the battle arena and see if we can't find a fight, or how did we wanna? Did we want to
we
just
being summered?
explore and see if a fight comes to us, or just start challenging people?
You would have to find somebody to challenge them.
Yes.
Oh,
So that was what we're exploring.
I would go in that arena and just yell, or have somebody with their magic make a big old boon that goes across saying, "Come here, bitches." You know, something prolific like that. Hear ye, come here to get ye ass kicked. Anyway, I'll follow the party to wherever they go. Since my trust is in question, I am not going to rock the boat.
I thought we had like some sort of objective where we were being summoned somewhere.
You were only summoned outside at
Oh.
the beginning to have your stuff verified.
Yeah, our credentials check.
Now we must eliminate everyone.
Pretty much, it's just how we go about doing it. Basically, we tell Tap where we want to go, and Tap rolls the dice to see what jumps out of the woods at us.
More or less.
Let's go 1 hex to the right of where we currently are.
I want
Yeah.
one version of like Shrek where Robin Hood and his merry men start swinging through the trees and jump out in front of us. If I don't have at least one of those interactions this entire thing, I'll probably be sad.
All right. So you move once, and this is a forested area, which is considered difficult terrain because you have to like get around trees and foliage. So that takes 2 of your actions. Not for you, but for the rest of the party.
I know. Can I kind of scout ahead to look for some stuff?
Yeah. You can spend one of your... you can take 2 more of your actions for the day to explore the area, search for anything fancy.
Would that be a nature check? Since we're in nature, or survival, or
Survival.
kind of look and see what's going on.
Why does Game Master have a 30?
That's how I'm going to keep track of how many actions you guys have. So now you're going to have 28 after you guys explore the hex. Da-da-da-da-da. Right, so you got what, 21?
Yeah. Nothing great.
The only thing you find is what looks to be some sort of creature den in the trees.
Doesn't have feathers, not worth our time.
I agree.
Kobolds
It
live
might.
in dens. He could literally be throwing us our first Kobold fight.
Okay, let's... Up to you. You're the ranger.
Alright.
Look for tracks.
Okay, yeah.
So you
I
guys are
found the
gonna...
creature den. What sort of check do I need to give you to see if I recognize the tracks?
Well, first, allow me to move us over there.
Ooh.
Bring
I'm
everybody
blind.
into the scene. Why is that the wrong token? I know why that's the wrong token. I just need to fix it real quick.
Ah! I'm being moved.
To update multiple
ghost.
ones. Because apparently it did not save these the way I wanted to, at least not all of them.
My baby boy.
Aw.
Aw.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah, the images on the draw out from the character sheet are incorrect. Also, if you like the token art, I made a link to shout out the artist.
Thank you, Cosmos Carnival, for the awesome character art.
Yes,
Thank
let's
you
celebrate
very
Cosmos
much.
Carnival. Hooray, Carnival.
It's not Christmas. I have time.
I will torture you slowly like this until you fix your shit in an order of which I can go, okay.
Anyways,
He says I have time. Why are you hurting me?
right. So, what was your nature check here? Give me a nature check, Venom.
And it already has my expert modifiers and all that stuff.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Wow. What is life?
Wow.
That
Disappointing.
is a,
Yes, life is disappointing.
is what, a 26? Oof. Yeah.
Hold on, we're close. Nope, not wasting on that. Never mind. Nope, I'm not playing this game. Thought about it, thought better of it. Anyway.
Well, it's not hard to identify the den of a giant mantis.
Not a kobold.
Oh,
Not worth our time.
They're green like me.
Well, so you see, guys. Hans, calm down. Put your fork away. It's not kobolds. That's the den of a mantis.
Imagine him like, ooh, frog's legs, mantis
I
legs.
recommend we go around. Because even if we do fight, there's still a good chance at least one of us is getting beheaded.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'd rather keep my head attached. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys have repair a head magic.
I do.
No, what you do and what we need, two totally different things, senor.
You just hear a small voice. Let him do it. Don't let him do it.
I hear you, Tink.
So, are we gonna try to explore another hex, or what do we do from here?
I say we explore another hex. This thing is not a kobold, nor does it have feathers. It is not worth our time.
Yeah, I agree.
Is that safe to assume? Like, so the hex is like as similar to 5x5 square. Once we're in there, done our rolls and whatever, we've checked it out and it's good to go.
More or less. Give me 1 second.
Oh, it's gonna attack us. We were already there. It's too late.
Can we sneak away?
You
Omelette du
can
fromage.
certainly try.
Oh boy.
If I had my stuff, I
Cap
would.
sounded very devious in that.
You did.
When doesn't he, guys?
When he's sleeping?
I think I can think
He
of like
probably
once or
snores.
twice.
Even then, he's
Seriously.
devious.
Even then, he's devious. All right. So, whenever you guys are here, let me just this. You do see in the trees
Holy crap.
a couple of mantises, and
Anti?
Someone's hiding under me.
That's an option?
everyone hides behind.
That is not an option. I'm in the best
That's
for
a
a
big.
reason, man.
That is a big niche. Those things take up what look like a 5x5 grid.
That is 4x4.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm fucking.
Last time I
That
counted.
was
I didn't count. I just looked.
So they spot you
Oh, shit.
Oh.
And as all things, whenever creatures are hungry and they find food,
We eat.
they are going to make their way,
Aw.
start making their way towards you. Give me initiative.
No.
Shit.
You do have the option of fleeing, but it's going to have to be in initiative order.
Oh, my wisdom is turned off.
Oh,
Wait, what?
can I?
Why
I'm
is-
gonna use my hero point.
You are stupefied. Your wisdom is lowered.
Oh yeah. I have a
I get a nat
I have a
one.
33.
That's awesome.
so did Corso.
Since you only have 6
Use your hero
minutes.
point, guy.
Trying to use my hero point. I can't remember how.
Right click the roll and should let you.
Ah, yes. Okay, that's slightly better. Slightly.
Corso.
Poor Corso. All right.
It's a lot better than it was.
Yeah.
Hans, are you not gonna reroll?
No.
You're just
Hey.
gonna take it.
So, first up, Elgato, are you fleeing or are you fighting?
I'm gonna take the time to address the group. They're big, they will close in on us fast. While you might want to flee, our best option would be to stand strong and fight. If we turn our backs to them and they catch us, we're gonna be at a severe disadvantage. Right now, we could see them coming and we could draw the first blow. You guys
We
have
destroy
enough.
the bridge.
Yeah, I was thinking. But
Don't
then can they
mantises
just
fly?
jump over?
Yeah.
They can fly.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then we'd be
I didn't realize
stuck
mantises
on
could
one
fly.
side. I don't think all of them can. But
mean,
they're
I'm-
huge too, so even if they can't, they could probably just jump over the.
Yeah, the
thing.
bridge
For-
being
for-
around
for
will be
reference-
to our benefit.
It's just like a.
They're pretty much as wide as the gap.
Yeah.
I used every single one of my gold pieces to get invisibility potions, so I mean,
That's a lot of gold. You had as much as I do.
I had like
I spent
500.
silver at the market. Oh my
I
god.
spent like, I had like 500, and they're 20 apiece.
Yeah, that's about how much I have.
So
A lot of
Elgato,
invisibility potions.
what's the call? Are we?
Are we staying or going? The party did not give me a definitive answer.
Just saying, I can do invisibility type shit if needed. So
Just you though. All right, fuck it.
Yeah. All I can do to get us away is give us triple time, so we get 10 feet more movement. But
I can
other than
haste
that,
someone.
Elgato,
can
since
haste as
you identified the creature, what was your roll on that nature again?
It was a 26.
6.
I can identify it as well, yeah. Trained in nature.
Elgato, give me another nature check.
Sounds good.
Oof. Buddy, your rolls tonight. That's a 2.
Fuck!
Yeah. Unfortunately, outside of identifying it, you know that they're fast and they're hungry all the time.
I get to see them. It's a big ass bug.
Big ass bug.
We should probably try to fight it because we may not be able to outrun it, yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
we have to fight it.
So the party walks through the forest. They come to the ravine.
I don't want to fight on the bridge.
Well, This is
Elgato.
movement action. We're not technically fighting on the
Oh.
bridge, but I don't quite.
I thought he was moving all of us.
No, that's just me.
Elgato spots these things hiding in the treetops, waiting. Draws
they're
his
in
weapon.
trees?
Yes, they're at the top
Yeah.
of trees, like trying to blend in. And
All right, so that's 2 actions. I'd rather have the first attack. Ghost will come up on the rear later. I use 2 actions to move. If it has faster stuff than the rest of them, it'll come at me, which gives them attack from the rear possibilities. That's the range, boys.
nice, it auto zooms to who you target as well. Like that.
That's a
29 is going to miss.
Now, is that because there's a modifier because it's hiding in the trees, or
Can't tell.
you can't? Okay, okay,
Right.
fair enough.
The mantis turn.
And you look like dinner.
And it's going to take 1 action, drop from the tree, get actually wait, what's its reach? Get right there. And it tries to bite you with its mandibles. It does a 32 hit.
Yeah, it actually matches. So, unfortunately.
Go ahead and take 33 points of damage.
Ow.
Oh, well, no, I did what I did because. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I did what I did because I didn't have the option. I didn't want to fight on it. It would have been better to fight on the bridge, but it is what it is. Could have called it, but it's fine.
Right. What is this? The second one lets out a roar. Falls from the tree. And that is where we're going to call it for the night.